the bombings in Israel.
I was gonna say the war right now over there going on.
That's crazy, man. It's sad. Rest in peace to all. I'm not picking sides of Palestine or Israel.
I was gonna say I don't know enough to do that.
I don't know enough, but I am picking. I just want people to be not dying. I want everyone to be at peace.
When they bring it to the civilians, that's just unfair.
Correct.
It's war crimes.
I saw a video on Twitter of a dad screaming at the camera, saying like something, and holding his lifeless daughter.
Ready? Thunder.
Are we back?
Back.
What episode are we on? Do you remember?
It's number 11.
Number 11. Welcome back to episode number 11 of a Guy's View podcast. The only podcast where you have an Iron Poppy, a Michael Poppy, and a Freddie Poppy in the podcast with you
You're
guys.
goddamn right.
I mean, we're pretty solid. I'm telling you, I've been getting a lot of people hitting me up saying, man, we really love the podcast. Shout out Joe. He just actually texted me that yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, he said, man, I love the podcast. I listen to it every day at work. Joe, or when he's at work. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Nice.
Yeah. Whole fiend for Joe. Shout out to the homie. He loves it. A lot of people have been hitting me up just enjoying.
I'm not gonna lie, kid from high school I grew up with. Haven't seen him in years.
Randomly hit you up?
Yeah, DM me on Instagram and said, keep it going, bro.
Really?
So, I mean, it's getting out there.
That's dope.
People we don't usually talk to are still peeping it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm fucking
loving
it.
We're definitely getting.
Yeah.
There's somebody in our comments that likes to comment on every video, and he's a solid, loyal one. Ragnarok. Who is that? I want to know who is Ragnarok.
I was gonna say, I thought you knew who it was.
I feel like it's giving me Adam vibes.
You think?
Tyner?
Really?
It's giving me Tyner vibes.
For sure.
But I don't know. Ragnarok, please let us know who you are.
No
if
doubt.
you guys do watch our podcast all the way through, or at least halfway through, we appreciate it. We seriously do. We're not doing this for any other reason other than just to get shit off our minds. And
That's pretty much it.
If it becomes successful, dope.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I mean, who the fuck cares? We're not allowed to talk at work. They yell at us for it. So
I'm telling you.
we definitely got to talk as much as we can while we can. But we appreciate you guys. Leave a like, comment if you've been listening. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. We get like 70, 80 views a video, and we only have 45 subscribers. The math's not adding up.
It's not adding up.
It's not adding up.
Are you watching it 20 times?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Are we clicking on it ourselves 20 times? No.
I'll tell you what. Not at all.
I ain't got time for it.
Yeah, not even a bit.
I ain't got time for it.
So
What do we at on our last Sunday's bullshit podcast? Let's take a. Shall we take a gander?
No doubt.
See, you don't get the real time.
I
views.
did
You gotta
actually get
this.
some input about 30 minutes ago.
Look at us, 85.
Uncle Steve.
85.
Nice.
I'm telling you.
Uncle Steve hit you with the screenshot and got your ass.
Oh, Uncle Steve.
Come on, Uncle Steve.
Hey, we appreciate Uncle Steve.
Absolutely.
100%.
He's been hitting me with the feedback,
I miss him.
both
man.
constructive and
That's good. We like.
no doubt. I told him.
criticism.
I said, bring the heat, baby. That's
Yeah.
what we're bringing on here for.
What's some of the constructive? Might I ask?
I want to say just about some of our facts we were hitting
yeah,
out last week. I want to say, did I say we walked on the moon in the 80s?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
He said I had to go
But
back.
that's the thing, guys. We don't know.
That's what I was saying.
shit. We're idiots.
Sometimes it's just coming off, and I might say some stupid shit.
If we say it,
yeah?
we say it. That's the part of the fun. We gotta have fun.
That's
I'm
it.
one of the most intelligent people you'll ever meet.
Oh, hands down, the dumbest guy I've ever met right here.
Fair enough. Gotta love it. Guys, Avatar, if you don't tune into our sports podcast,
yeah.
we have no more Avatar. We've got some sports memorabilia up there.
Come on,
Troy
guys.
Polamalu Swallows autograph.
Yes,
Heinz
don't do that
Ward
again.
figure and Rashard Mendenhall's figure
Absolutely,
as well.
yes.
We've got Freddy Krueger. You wanna turn him on real quick?
Yeah, let's give him a little.
Give him a little buzz. Freddy's got a treat for you. You know what I mean? Guys, his head normally moves.
Oh wow.
The eyes move.
Yeah, some of those things are kind of.
He's from 2005. The gear in his head, like I said, does not operate. I need to fix the gear. Very easy fix. The eyes move. Voices. Arms don't move. It never does.
I was gonna say they never did move.
No, they never did move. But as he stands, he's about a $600 figure. or
That's pretty
statue,
nuts, yeah.
fully fixed with his head moving, which it literally was moving last year. I brought it to a Halloween party and it stopped working. I was pissed.
Really?
Yeah, about $800, fully working. He's got his brown fedora up here, guys. We put the Boppy fedora on there.
No
'cause, I mean,
doubt. Got
you know.
to. Come on.
We're mafia vibes, guys. We got new intro music coming soon. We got a buddy of ours, shout out Nick, making us some new intro music. It's gonna be a little bit more of a mafia style, Cuban Italian vibe, just because we got the Godfather stuff in there. We got the fedoras on. Should we rock some fedoras one day? I got 3 of them.
I mean,
I've got 3 plus that one, so that's a 4th.
we can
I'd let you wear one as long
definitely.
as you're careful. They're about $130 a piece.
I mean, I wear a hat in every show, and I would say I'm pretty careful with my hats.
All right,
So I mean,
I'll get you going.
first no hat show for me.
No hat. We're liking the fucking.
We're
buzz,
11
baby.
in. Buzz is out,
Oh,
baby.
We're loving it. We're
Need
absolutely
to clean it
loving
up a little bit.
Other than that, though, how was your weekend?
I mean,
did you
outside
do?
of losing money, I didn't do a damn thing. It was fantastic.
Lost some money. I love that. Me too.
I did, yes. Just
Lightning jersey on, baby. Preseason.
the season
for
is
NHL
coming
has
out.
Started.
It's starting. We're excited.
I'm excited,
I want to go to a game this year. I love going to games.
bro. I've
They're
only
dope.
been to one
Yeah,
or
you're
maybe
tripping
2
big
NHL
time.
games. They're so dope.
They're so
yeah,
fire.
but you have the hookup.
I
You
do
trying
have
to
the
hook me up
hookup.
on a ticket?
I could definitely
I'll
see
throw
what I
you
can
some
do
money.
for sure. They sell them often, like a lot. They don't go as much
Really?
anymore. They sell them almost every time, and they sell them for honestly. They'll
Dirt cheap.
half the time they'll take whatever they paid.
Really?
If I buy them from them, they'll take whatever they paid.
Let me know.
And they only pay
I'd
like
go.
$30-$40 a piece.
I want to go to a basketball game this year again too. That was so
I
much
do as
fun,
well.
bro.
I might be locked in for
Are
the
we going for
Lakers,
the Lakers?
Orlando.
You said you were gonna hook me up, and I was gonna give you money.
They haven't
Like,
called.
what was it, like
I'm-
$200, $250?
Yeah, I'm just gonna end up buying them on my own.
Let me know.
And just hooking it up. Fuck it. But yeah,
Jordan, you're
definitely-
supposed to let us know when you're cousin.
Yeah, come on,
buddy.
come on.
What are you doing? What are
I
you
mean,
doing?
no rush, but
Oh, 100% rush. You liking the ass on this guy?
I mean, not specifically.
Not entirely. No.
No.
I personally like it.
Of course.
He's backing it up right now.
He
Why are you
is.
saying of course? Are you hinting at something?
You've hinted at a couple things.
Like? Elaborate?
I had a couple comments on our
Don't you say it.
when we were talking about
You talking about Holland?
he was included, but when I brought up who the hot actors were in Avengers, and you started out with Tony Stark.
No. But I'm
and
saying,
you said, wait. I mean, there's Tony Stark.
but I mean, he's the
Acting
guy
like I
you
didn't
would
just
go.
say-
If there's
but
any
I was
character,
saying, goddamn,
guy or girl,
Jennifer, or what's her damn name?
Sandra Bullock, or no, what's
Sandra Bullock.
Black Widow? What's her name?
Yeah, Scarlet.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I was saying
But
she's
I-
bad to the bone,
But you
and
were saying as a guy, yes. Oh, I'm talking guy or girl. Am I looking at Scarlett Johansson? Let's just say I go both ways. I'm bisexual.
Okay.
I'm looking at Scarlett Johansson or I'm looking at Downey Jr. as their characters. I'm looking at Black Widow and I'm looking at Iron Man. I'm going Iron Man. The motherfucker's a billionaire. The guy creates.
Oh, so we're going based on like their brand and what they bring to the table.
everything, buddy. Everything.
I was just going off of
all in all package.
bad to the bone.
I'm talking all in all package.
I'm not worried about the package. I'm worried about if you're looking bad to the bone or not, and if you are a 45-year-old white guy. He's kind of old now, isn't he? He's up there.
Yeah, he's old. It upsets me too because he shaved his head.
He did, yes.
He looks like he's
He looks
like he's got-
kind of goofy.
yeah. Well, not a good. He just looks sick.
He does.
He
That's what I'm
looks
saying.
sick. It
Yeah.
hurts.
You think he's doing a movie or something with it?
Probably.
He must be, because
I
there's no
hope so.
way. He used to be like a
looks
guy
like
with like
fucking-
always perfect hair and shit.
Yeah, man.
So he
Goat.
doesn't. Yeah. he
Nice
does-
little.
Oh
looking
hell.
clean and shit.
Yeah, right.
I can't grow something like that. Anyways, I got a question. If you could delete one animal off of the planet, what would it be?
Animal?
Animal, not insect.
I was gonna say yeah. It's
Animal.
definitely.
Not even if it's so much for your sake, just in general.
One animal. A
And
pet.
guys, if you're watching and you're up to this part, please let us know what animal you would delete off of the earth. I would love to know y'all's answers because I'm gonna give you mine, and you're gonna think I'm weird for it.
Really? Well, I mean, I'm telling you right now, the one animal that we pick will seriously affect the ecosystem.
I think any animal.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
Any animal that you pick will affect a lot of shit.
The animal I'm gonna pick, I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, but go ahead, pick yours.
Man, that's tough. I just never really thought about that. What is just a useless ass animal?
I mean,
I'd-
there's plenty of them.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess like a rhino. Fuck do we need a rhino for?
Those are already endangered. You better take that back.
And might as well finish it
well,
off.
the white rhinos are endangered.
They're only endangered because they look cool and people want to hang their heads on the wall. What else do they do?
And their skin and their
and
horns.
their tusks and shit.
Tusks.
I mean, I thought
They're not
that's-
elephants. They got horns.
Is it a horn?
Oh, yeah.
I thought any sort of like sharp.
No, I think they have fucking actual, like, hippos have tusks. I don't think
Yeah.
rhinos do, though. Rhinos have that fucking...
I guess, yeah, they just have the.
You ever seen Triceratops, like Sarah
Yeah.
from Land Before Time? The little yellow...
Oh, yeah. You're
Yeah.
an absolute clown. That you know her name.
Littlefoot is the long neck dinosaur.
I literally
wait.
remember Littlefoot. That was it because he was the main
Sarah,
character.
because it's the Triceratops. Spike, which is I think the Spinosaurus. The pterodactyl is Petrie.
You know the whole crew, brother.
Am I
You
weird?
should have stopped while you were here, bub.
am I weird for that?
That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Did they remaster that though? Drop the movie or some
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's where you saw it from, right?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was trying to help you out.
Appreciate it, buddy. Anyways, what's the animal? I'm deleting a possum.
A possum.
Disgusting.
Is that an animal?
Yes.
That's a rodent.
It's an animal. Rodents are animals.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
It's a rodent.
Rodents are animals. Hey, Siri. My Siri doesn't work. Yell at Siri.
What are we asking her?
Are rodents animals?
Are rodents animals?
Go ahead. Read it. Read it. I don't want to see the facial expression. I want you to read it.
It's the single largest group of mammals.
Thank you. Possum. What you getting rid of? You can't pick mine. That's not fair.
I already said a rhino.
You better... Can you rethink your answer?
But I mean, if we're being honest though, possum does a lot of shit.
Like what?
Cleans out garbage, fucking
You're a fucking
cleans up the
idiot.
dead animals and shit on the road. I mean, they
That's
clean,
what vultures are for, buddy.
no doubt. But I mean, possums do some
Raccoons
shit.
do the garbage.
And possums eat snakes. They eat the small, nasty
Why would you eat a
insects.
snake? Snakes eat the rodents. Snakes eat the possums. You want the possums gone. You want snakes around your house. You don't want possums around your house. They're fucking.
What do possums eat, then?
disease-ridden. They're disease ridden.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I was about
But
to
so
say
is
what?
everything that's in the wilderness.
Snakes aren't,
How do you know that?
because they're not.
Because they don't. Nothing. How would they get?
Exactly. They don't have fur. They don't have none of
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Yeah, they're
Exactly. So you want the snakes to eat the possum, not the possum to eat the snake.
Possums eat frogs, which is easily, hands down, the nastiest
debatable.
creature on the planet.
This is debatable.
That's a fact.
You're fucking.
Anything else?
You're picking up a slug over
Easily.
a fucking.
I'll put it in my mouth.
What?
Anything.
You're absolutely fucking high.
What do you
Spider?
mean?
You're holding a spider over a frog?
110. Any spider in the world.
We had that debate and we asked people at our job and I won.
Because there's
Spider
more.
over frog.
Because there's more.
Yeah,
what
you're
is
the
it,
only fucking-
arachnophobia is for spiders.
Oh yeah.
There's more of that than. What's the frog one?
Frognophobia?
You're an idiot. I think there's a name for that, but there's more people that are more scared of spiders than frogs. But they're not scared of frogs. I'm not scared of a frog. I just think it's the nastiest fucking creature ever created. It's disgusting. It's slimy. It does.
That's what slugs are.
But they keep it up. They keep it to themselves in their shell.
No, they don't. They don't have shells. Those are snails. We're talking slugs.
Oh, I thought slugs have some sort of a.
Slugs are slimy. And
They
they
don't have
leave
any
the
sort of
slime
shell?
trail on the fucking ground. They're soft. They're brown.
Squishy
Little black
things.
stripe on the back.
But they're slow, so I'm not worried about it jumping at me.
So you're scared. You're not talking about now. You said nasty. Now you're saying scared.
I don't
You're
like
scared
the
of it
touch
jumping.
of it.
Have you ever held a frog?
Yes, it's disgusting.
You held the wrong frog.
Every frog feels the same.
We used to have bicolor waxy monkey tree frogs. They had opposable thumbs. They didn't hop. They climbed like monkeys. I swear to God. They're about
See,
$100.
like-
They're about $100 a piece. We had a male and female. Would you like to see what they look like?
Well, you had two of them.
Oh yeah, we're gonna pop it up on the screen.
No doubt.
Go ahead, look at this waxy monkey tree frog.
Yeah, see, that just doesn't sound like a frog.
Oh yeah, look at that thing.
See, that's just fucking sick.
They get about 4 inches long. They don't hop. That's how they sleep.
4 inches long, huh?
Look at that thing. That's badass.
So you're saying I need a pellet
it
gun?
pisses a stronger stream than you. It
Really?
shoots out a fucking stream, a thick stream.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So they're even nastier.
That's
That's
fine.
fucking great.
Yeah, we'll pop that up on the screen for you guys so you guys can
Yes,
get a look on that.
I feel good.
So you're picking rhino. You're sticking with that.
I mean, yeah, it's just a useless animal. You can't tell me one thing a rhino does for anybody for anything.
Yeah, I
What?
can.
What?
It's one of the strongest animals on the planet.
I can go get me a mule for that.
A mule.
Go get me a horse.
A horse. Horses are stronger than a rhino.
What do I need a rhino for? I can go get a goddamn bulldozer.
Why get a bulldozer? You'd have to rent that. You could just go find a rhino in the wild.
Right.
La-
just bring this over there real quick. Bring that rhino back for me.
Lasso its horn.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
ride that motherfucker, right?
Give it a head-to-head Elijah Thornberry conversation.
Is that what they're going to give it to?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
Do you know who that is?
it sounds familiar.
The Thornberries, the show. The little girl with the pigtails and Donnie the monkey and her little brother Donnie. Darwin was the
You
monkey.
done lost me big time,
Really?
for sure.
Who knows about the Thornberries, man? That's some OG shit.
That is
for
OG
sure.
shit. You lost me big time.
So a big topic that we're going to talk about, and it's probably going to be the thumbnail for this week, is the bombings in Israel.
I was gonna say the war right now over there going on.
That's
is
crazy,
it-
man. It's sad. Rest in peace to all the. I'm not picking sides of Palestine or
I
Israel.
was gonna say I don't know enough to do
I don't
that.
know enough, but I am picking. I just want people to be not dying. I want everyone to be at
Absolutely.
peace.
When they bring it to the civilians, that's just unfair.
Correct.
It's war crimes.
I saw a video on
and,
Twitter of a dad screaming at the camera, saying like something, and holding his lifeless daughter. She was probably 7 years old,
dead.
lifeless,
Absolutely.
just
You didn't
moving
see,
around like life, nothing. She was dead.
In Gaza or something like that. I'm not really sure how
Gaza.
that's. They're getting it the worst.
Oh yeah,
Have you
Leveling
not seen
it.
their town?
Leveled it. It's done.
It's just gone. It's fucking gone. I'm just
I feel
confused
so
because
bad for like kids, bro.
I'm just confused because like isn't Israel the whole area?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. It just popped up on Twitter.
I'm not a fan of
I'm s-
Israel committing these war crimes they're committing.
I'm not a fan of
They cut their power and water. They cut
for
their
Palestine.
yes,
Really?
and for Gaza and some other spots, they are literally cutting their lifeline off. Like their civilians will die.
And there may be stuff behind that we don't know about.
That's what I'm saying.
why
It's a
not
lot
touching
deeper than
on it.
people think. So I mean,
I just would like to not be seeing kids die. That's
No
sad.
doubt. That's
Imagine being
definitely-
a dad.
Mhm.
Imagine, and this house right here gets bombed, and you got to carry your daughter's, find her body in the rubble, and pick her out, and you're just holding your dead daughter.
It is very disappointing to even think about it, but honestly, it's just
Sad. Rest in peace
Do you
to
d-
anybody who's lost their life.
it's clear that we are blessed
Absolutely.
to be in the country
Our
we
country,
are
yeah, 100%.
and the towns that we live in and the homes that we have. It's just you can tell we are decades ahead of these countries
Oh yeah.
that are
More than
fighting
that,
each
probably.
other. That's what I'm saying. Decades,
Mhm.
like lifetimes ahead of these people, and they're fighting over scraps.
Yep. And you saw we just sent one of our biggest our carriers. One
Hey,
of
we're
our
sending them
biggest-
100 mil.
No, not fuck money. Our forces. We
Yeah.
sent one of our biggest
Oh
carriers.
yeah,
over there.
absolutely. And you want to know? I want to say it was. There's a whole bunch of ministers talking, but one of them, he's asking for $20 million in aid. $20 million bucks. Shit'll get you like 2 tanks and a fucking like 10,000 crew.
Maybe.
Like, what do you?
But
That's what I'm saying. That's how much farther ahead we are than all these countries.
Mhm.
That they're literally killing their civilians and fighting over scraps.
Yeah, it's
And
sad,
literally
man.
just their small portion of land that they have left. Which I mean, I do understand that they're fighting for the very small portion of land they have left, but
It sucks.
I have to dig into it more to understand it completely. But just
Move this forward a little bit.
people are saying this is opening the door for China to make a move on Taiwan. With all this going on,
I think China's the one. The one.
and that starts World War III.
That's the one place I would not want to have war with.
That starts World War III
We
because
could-
we have already said, and we have to back Taiwan. We have to.
But like
That starts World War III.
that's a war that we could have very trouble winning.
It's going to be a very.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We are very advanced, but China is very advanced as well.
China is probably the only country that is more advanced than us. They are the only country. That
Anything
is
in this room,
advanced
pick
more
it
than
up.
us.
It says made in China.
Absolutely every single bit of it, and not even that. It's just the fact that.
Have you seen their 3D billboards that they have?
Oh yeah, they're like
Holy
3D and
shit.
shit. That's nuts.
Coming out at you like
Yeah,
it's
it's nuts.
like some Back to the Future shit. Dope. Absolutely dope.
And speaking of, this is a good transition. Japan, China, something like that. There is an American pitcher for the MLB pitching for the Japanese league right now.
KBO? Korean
Yeah.
baseball?
Japanese.
Oh.
Not Korean.
So I bet on that Korean. I used to.
Oh yeah, we did, baby. But
really
no,
though?
there is a pitcher over there, and do you know why he is pitching in Japan?
Why?
He's
He likes Japanese women?
a top 10 pitcher in the world. He
So he loves
is
Japanese women.
no.
Food,
Earlier this year,
dog.
a woman decided to accuse him of raping her. It didn't get anything past that before he was cut.
No proof was out?
Released of everything every contract he had was released. Every brand that he was signed with, every endorsement, gone
Really?
within months. Finally, all the proofs coming out, all the stuff. They went to court. There's not a stitch of evidence against him. There's phone call between her and
Him.
the guy
Mm-hmm.
of her stating that she didn't know what happened. They did have intercourse. They had a good night, and then she just woke up
She
sore.
was Japanese, or was she an American woman?
No, this was an American woman.
Oh,
This
okay.
was all before he got it. He's only in Japan because of this woman's accusations. And
Okay.
his only place to play baseball right now and make money for his family is in Japan. Because
Or Korean.
You're an idiot. But Japan, they pay their players a little bit more than the other leagues around the world.
Right.
So he's over there. But I'm just saying, that's a top 10 pitcher in the entire world
I didn't even
that
hear
is now
about that.
done, gone. His career's over. His life is significantly different because this woman decided to file,
Because she saw he was making money, and she's like, damn, I need some money.
and she got an insurance company actually paid her out
Really?
$300,000.
Wow.
She was.
Now, he could have done
Paid-
it. Is there proof?
Oh no,
Yes
it's
or no?
all already come out confirmed
That he did?
with phone calls with her and him recorded with the police of her saying, "Yeah, I know that you weren't trying to do anything physical, harm me in any way."
So then why isn't he
But
getting deals back?
there was
That's
something
bullshit.
about she kind of wanted him to rough her up during slap around a little bit, and he said like, you kind of said harder, and he was like, I was kind of just going along with it, and she was saying, yeah, I was kind of to the point where I don't really remember that, and he's saying, well, that doesn't mean that my life's over because you don't remember what happened last night. Now his life's over. It's significantly different. He had a contract for 200 plus mil on the table
Really?
with baseball. Yes, he's
Who was
top
he,
10.
Who was he pitching for?
I want to say the Dodgers.
Really?
I mean, either
And
I
now
don't care
look
who you're
at him.
pitching for. He was going to get 200 million, and now he's out of the job, and she is getting nothing. Slap on the wrist.
She got 300K.
$300,000, and she gets to walk the street
There's a house anywhere else but Florida.
and gets to live her life
California
like
and New
nothing
York.
ever happened. They need to start holding him accountable. They have
100%.
to. They have to.
100%.
And not even that. Did you hear about the Bills punter from last year?
No.
Same exact situation. Not the same exact. College kid coming fresh out of college.
Mm-hmm.
He was known as the punt god coming out of college. Best punter we've seen in, I'm talking like decades.
Really?
Coming out. Kid boot 70-yard punts. It's easy. No problem. Bills drafted him. One of the first drafted punters in a very long time. He was drafted.
Right.
About halfway into his rookie season, college girl says, that guy, a couple of other of his buddies raped me
No.
in college.
Any proof?
A week later, he's cut. He lost his Nike
Deal.
endorsement
He had an
He's-
endorsement with Nike already?
because that's how good he was going to be. Like, kid was going to be good.
Really?
Legit. Went through the whole process, went through everything, and of course found stacks of evidence against the accuser, false accusations.
Really? So it was all false?
Oh, it was not false. she had a train ran on her and didn't like the outcome of it and decided to cry wolf.
She had a train ran on her?
Him and the boys, they did, and she was unhappy about it.
Was she
afterwards?
She wasn't under the influence or anything?
Oh, no. She was just unhappy about how her image turned out.
Damn.
And she accused a group of guys.
She got no money. Nothing.
I mean, I don't know what she got out of it, but she needs to go. She needs to be held accountable. I don't care if it's fines, probation, prison. I mean, prison is tough.
You're ruining people's lives at that point.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, his life is now over.
That man dedicated his entire life.
Just signed a punter 2 weeks ago, Brad Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Our punter, Harvin, he hurt his hamstring. He's out for a couple weeks. So we signed, what's his dang name? Brad Wing. That's what
you just said it.
I did. Yeah, I'm tripping. He hasn't punted since 2017 in the NFL. And we signed him 2 weeks ago. He actually did pretty solid.
What does this have to do? He's a raper too?
No. I'm saying we signed a guy that hasn't punted in the league for 6 years instead of that young kid that is a dog.
Oh.
And he can't even get a job now. Even after all the accusations are gone. Facts unproven. He's innocent. He still can't get a job. His life is now over. He will be working a normal day job and making 60, average wages 50, instead of making millions of dollars and feeding his family for the rest of their lives. Because she was upset that she was called nasty names for what she did.
She got a train ran on her, dumbass.
I mean, what on earth are we doing? And I mean, this is just recent.
You ever wanted to do that?
Do what?
Run a train on somebody?
Why would I want to do that? That's some sick shit.
Yeah, no, I could not even have sex with a threesome with a guy. I couldn't.
I mean, yeah, no, that's. But I mean,
the whole Eiffel Tower thing, couldn't do something like that.
I mean, it's.
I couldn't do that, buddy.
I definitely couldn't. I mean, not
I one. Can't look at, even if it's like obviously a random. So you're girl, not, because it wouldn't be one of our
There's not
girls.
Like one situation.
No.
Not one.
No. Obviously, it wouldn't be one of our girls, but a random.
No doubt. I definitely, never. For sure, it would definitely be. But
I'm looking at another
dude's
pecker.
Different. That's different though. A train, you're tagging in at the door.
You in?
No, like you're lined up out there. I'm finishing. Open the door.
Now,
bumping you in.
Now, what if you get a guy that just doesn't finish, and he wants to keep going until he does finish, and it takes him 25 minutes, and you got guys out there fucking looking at the clock like, God damn, playing with themselves, trying to keep themselves hard.
That shit's when stuff starts getting weird.
No doubt.
So I mean, but like I said, that's out of my lifestyle. I haven't quite dabbled in that at all, so I couldn't tell you how it goes.
I haven't. Will not. I've got my woman.
For sure.
Stick with my woman.
No doubt.
Love my woman.
But never stop yourself from experimenting a little bit.
I mean, yeah, if you want to...
Nothing like that.
If you want to have a threesome with another dude involved, I mean, go on ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying more
let's just say he's fucking and
more of like
he
a
slips
two
out.
women.
Hey, you might help me out, buddy. Put it back in for me.
Yeah, real quick. Like, what, bro? Excuse the hell out of you. But I
got you, bud. Don't worry.
Come on, man.
You are fucking crazy, brother. Absolutely.
So, I mean, come on. But yeah, I'm just saying, not all that. But I mean,
not good.
Still, you will.
You at Eiffel Tower.
I mean, no, fuck no. But I mean, I'm talking like two women for sure. I'm down.
I'm down.
100%. I'm experimenting and all that shit.
You're fucking hilarious.
But just, I mean.
Don't
bore your wife, or else you'll either be cheated on or divorced by year 10. Keep it spicy, baby.
Keep it spicy.
Got to.
You know.
Got to.
Make sure you're sprucing it up.
No doubt. You know like going in one night, not knowing what's happening tonight.
You know.
Not just the same old. Ready for some missionary tonight, babe? Yeah,
oh, yeah,
let's fucking go.
I'm a. We're not gonna get into this too much, but I'm an eater.
Oh, we know. This guy's
I love eating it.
He's got quite a healthy diet.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, did you see the album of Drake finally dropped?
I did, and I love how shitty it is.
What?
So you're one of the few that think it's good.
it's not living up to the hype that it's got.
I was about to say.
Have you heard his lyrics in some of the songs? Wow.
He has a couple decent bars.
He's got like 3 or 4 songs that are fucking insane bars. And then he's got J. Cole, who fucking spit like a motherfucker.
Well, he always does. So I'm not
100%.
worried about that. A lot of his features were fire.
Even the one that he released, I didn't hear the Sexy Red one because I'm not a fan of her music. However, speaking of Sexy Red, I did just Theo Von just had her on a podcast last week.
Really?
He's on a track record. He had John F. Kennedy Jr. Bro, he gets the wildest people. Then he had Bobby Lee, which is one of my favorites.
For
right?
sure.
Bobby Lee is fucking hysterical.
Absolutely.
And then Sexy Red. Sexy Red is a very humble person.
Absolutely,
You listen to her
yeah.
talk and all that.
Yeah.
And she's very completely different from her ego that she
And
puts
her
on in
image.
music.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely. Which a lot of those people are like that.
Plus, I mean, Theo Von is just Theo Von.
Absolutely.
Absolutely hilarious. Today I started watching Bad Friends, that podcast. Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee, the redhead guy. Because I've always saw the clips, but I've never taken the time to watch their podcast. Wow, they said something funny. So there was, I guess, one of their viewers or somebody submitted something, is a transvestite, legless, armless human being. And Andrew Santino, and I quote, says, "Damn, she cut off the one thing God did give her." Then cut off the pecker, son. Andrew Santino's funny. So and then another thing, one more thing before we continue with Drake's album. He I don't know how we got into this topic, but fuck
Yeah,
it.
no clue.
Bobby Lee's mom lost her sister. Got hit by like a bus or something.
Wow.
Body parts everywhere, right?
Okay.
So then they were talking about, oh yeah, we can get your mom therapy. Would your mom ever do therapy? Bobby's like, no. Andrew's like, well, call her up. So then Bobby calls her up and says, hey mom, how you doing? Are you happy? Oh yeah, I'm happy. Andrew says, remind her about her sister. Remind her. That's a joke, and fucking Bobby Lee did it.
No, he did not.
Brother, they are fucking
That
the
is
two funniest people, bro.
up,
He was,
actually.
remind her about her sister. Remind her.
That is fucking hilarious. It's not.
Oh
It's
my
funny.
god, bro. But anyways, yeah, no,
That's
Drake's
crazy.
album. I
But,
don't
I mean,
think
just what I've seen. I mean, I've heard very little of it, so I mean, I
the
can't. speak
girls
on why.
obviously are hyping it a lot more than the guys.
That's what I'm saying. A
'Cause
lot
we
of the
dissect
guys
lyrics.
are saying like,
We dissect lyrics pretty well.
for sure.
Guys do.
Girls just if it's bumping, it's bumping. That's it.
Drake, oh my god.
Yeah, it's if the beat sounds good, that's all I
Sexy
care
Red,
about.
sit
They don't
down.
even know what they're saying half the time.
No doubt.
So
No, but Drake had some fucking killer ass lyrics.
some of his bars were solid, but just
This is a very strong debate. A lot of people are probably gonna disagree with me. I think he's a top 5 lyricist of all time.
I mean, just based on
Go,
his
Ghost
numbers.
Poet shit aside. No, fuck numbers. I'm talking his actual lyrics that he puts out. See, that's how you know that you have not listened to.
And that's why.
Deep Drake.
But you said it enough. We know he has had ghostwriters. We know it's fact.
Well, we
It's
don't
proven.
know.
It's proven.
No,
100%.
it's not
His
proven.
ghostwriter came out, and he did not deny.
Hey
anything.
guys.
But
guys,
he did not deny anything. He couldn't.
He's not gonna entertain that.
He is.
Drake.
But it was a known ghostwriter.
He's Drake.
He ghostwrites for other people too.
He's Drake.
Absolutely.
He's not coming out and talking about that motherfucker.
No doubt, because he knows if he acknowledges it, he
If-
knows it's true.
If he really was
you
worried,
can't acknowledge
if
it.
he really was worried about that guy ruining his image, he'd have him killed.
But I mean, his image.
He's already had one.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
You goddamn right.
It's a rumor.
But
I mean-
yeah, they'll never get him on it. But
Absolutely not.
just like they'll never get Diddy.
No doubt. No, but bro, I'm telling you, he's a top 5 lyricist. Bro, his entendres are insane.
I mean, we're talking about guys like
We're
Eminem, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, Lil Wayne.
Bro, but like, y'all gotta realize something. This man has been doing it for fucking a decade.
No doubt.
His entendres are bro, he's got triple, quadruple entendres. He is don't get me wrong, Eminem is my favorite rapper of all time. He is a legend. Lil Wayne, a legend lyrically.
But like, Drake's not known for freestyles. He can't.
But see, we're not talking about freestyles.
That
'Cause we're talking
makes you
freestyle. Lil
lyrical-
Wayne is straight freestyles. Juice WRLD is.
That's
Juice
what I'm
WRLD is one of
saying.
the best freestyles
Like those,
that I've ever seen.
those are actual lyrical genius that's off the top of. If you sit there for months and are writing it down, of course you're gonna end up finding some bangers.
Then Juice WRLD is one of the greatest freestylers I've ever met.
Yes,
Can you put him in a top 10 lyricist? No.
you kind of can.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because it's off the top, and he is natural.
Maybe
with
top
it.
10, not top 7.
Exactly.
not top 7.
But I mean, just Drake doesn't
He's not
put
better
off.
than.
Drake doesn't have that image. Like, he's not known for that. He's just known for making
Hits, 100%.
good club music.
Yes, but people aren't, because people don't dissect. The people who listen to his club music, they're just bumping his shit.
No doubt.
But they're not listening to his lyrics, going into the lyrics and reading what he says.
100%.
Like Eminem,
But
you can't get what Eminem says off your first listen. You got to listen to an Eminem song 30 times
No
before
doubt.
you can actually really
100%.
see what he. And you're like,
But
damn.
for me, it's honestly a lot of his good lyrics and bars that people go crazy about. They're all similar. They all kind of fall in the same category. They're not really off the wall. Like, whoa, that shit was clean.
You're
You know what I mean?
You're blowing my mind right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's honestly making me upset.
But he's doing this in an intro in the songs and like on the ad libs and shit. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's not as natural, which is why I don't put it in the top 5. When you could just come into a room and drop something crazy, that's when you're special and of the top 5.
I don't know. I personally am just putting him in a top 5 lyricist. People, that's why I said people are gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Like, you could put him in his top 5 artists of all time.
Oh, you have to.
Just, I mean, based on his numbers,
He is the Michael Jackson of this era.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm just...
Wow, that's something that we can talk about. Me and Jeremy were having this debate today. Who do we think is the most
influential.
the biggest name, the biggest black name of all time, black person? Me and Jeremy had this debate. He says Michael Jackson, 100%.
Oh, we're talking in music?
No, of all time. No.
Of all African Americans that ever take a breath, he said Michael Jackson
Is the biggest. And
for what? Touching children?
No, stop. Wait.
Like, what are we even saying?
I agree when it comes to
Comes to what?
I told him not influence. I said music wise, influence 100%. He said, oh yeah, he influenced the world. I said MLK.
Like, what?
He says, oh no, he's bigger than MLK. So then JD went to agree with me, and I said, bro, MLK has fucking street names in every state. He's got a fucking holiday for himself. I said, he's like, oh well, they integrated whites and blacks. He integrated whites and blacks. I said, what's the problem with that?
I mean, that was the biggest
Speech of all time.
Not even that.
I had a
that was the
dream.
biggest problem in our country for lifetimes.
Thank you.
And he was the stepping point of changing.
His
that.
argument was like, oh well, Michael Jackson. People faint when they see Michael Jackson. Okay, and fuck that.
Faint.
And then
Yeah, because their fucking kids are next to him.
It gets better. It gets better. And we love Jeremy. Jeremy's gonna be on the podcast. We've already talked about
Okay.
it. We're gonna have a very
Really?
big debate. I already told you about it. But another thing he said is Tupac is in a top 5 biggest names for black people of all time. Yes. I said, you are fucking crazy. You have.
I mean, that's not farther off than Michael Jackson being number one.
You're tripping.
That's way farther
No,
off.
you're tripping. Tupac's not even top 15. What? Brother, what did he do that fucking influenced the world? Rosa Parks.
Not the world, but he influenced rap. He's top 5
But
in
we're not
rap.
talking about music
No doubt.
in general.
But I'm saying he's top 5 in music.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about in general of everything. You got Harriet Tubman, like you said, about to be on the goddamn $20 bill.
Yeah.
You got Rosa Parks, who
Yeah.
fucking did her MLK. I would put Michael Jackson. There's so many
mean,
other people.
You're missing like number 1. Who was your number 1? Michael or MLK?
I said MLK.
What did JD say?
He agreed, probably like MLK. Why? Who are we forgetting?
So does like nobody know who Gandhi is? Oh, you don't either? Okay, never mind, guys.
I had a teacher named Mr. Gandhi.
We're gonna lock that one away.
I had a
in the
Middle Eastern
vault.
teacher named Middle Gandhi.
Yeah.
Is Middle Eastern racist?
Look up who Gandhi
I hope
was.
I'm not racist there.
Gandhi was like
I don't think that.
Buddha to a lot of people.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no. Jeremy did say his number 1 was Jesus Christ. And then he said Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
He said Jesus Christ was the number 1.
Number 1 what? Are we talking about black Jesus? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying he's white by any means.
We'll never know.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what he is. What the hell?
That's
makes you
why.
say he's black Jesus?
Exactly. That's why I would not put him in it. That's like the black Santa Claus, white Santa Claus thing.
Yeah, like,
it could be
what?
if or. You know what I mean? That's why I did not. I told him. I said, all right, let's talk about beings who have walked in our lifetime on the planet.
Someone we
So
got a
then
picture of at least, for Christ's sake.
Well, we have pictures of Jesus, but like, they're just visual pictures. It's not actually people seeing Jesus. No, 100%.
We have paintings of
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just visual.
An actual hard copy picture. 100%.
100%.
We do not.
No, 100%.
Okay,
That's
I
what
was
I'm
just.
saying.
I thought
Yeah, it was
we
fucking
had a picture of Jesus somewhere.
thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago.
I was hoping so. Crap.
No, but I told him, I said, all right, just do people who have walked on the earth in our lifetime.
100%.
And
I mean, not even
so then
our
he said,
lifetime, because Gandhi's a long time ago. But just, you didn't learn about him in history class?
I might have. I had a teacher named Mr. Gandhi. I thought we were talking about him. He had airplanes that hung in his classroom.
That's
Pretty
pretty fire, actually.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Get out of my class. He used to get mad at me
That's
all the time.
funny.
He'd yell at me.
Oh, he
Yeah,
had that
class.
accent?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I told you, he was like Middle Eastern or something like that.
Oh, so he knows about Gandhi, the original Gandhi.
Oh, yeah. I don't know who
What
the
if he's
original is.
related?
That'd be dope.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, that'd be dope. No, so, yeah, there's plenty of other famous people other than Tupac.
I mean, yes, for sure.
Now, if we're talking,
Definitely.
like, Michael Jackson is the most famous.
I mean, shit, we
Artist
got
of
Barack
all-
Obama in the top 5. Easily. Hands down. No question.
No doubt. First black
Only.
president. Wow.
Only black
The
president.
only black
So, I mean,
president, yeah.
easily. If he's not number 2,
I forgot about him, which is weird.
yeah, no.
don't know how I could
clearly they
forget
did too. I mean, what the hell?
But, yeah, no. Michael Jackson, when we're talking, he's the greatest artist of all time. Biggest artist. Biggest performer. Greatest performer of all time. Now, who are you putting ahead of him? Did you see the shit that he sold out? The stadiums?
I mean, if we're talking sellouts
Jeremy
and
made a
stuff
good
like
point.
that,
You could go in any corner of the world and everyone knows Michael Jackson.
Prince would
Everyone.
bring out the same.
I said Prince.
Prince would bring out the same.
Prince is nowhere near, not nowhere near, but Prince is not as big as Michael Jackson. He is not as big as Michael Jackson.
He's not, because
He's not.
he wasn't as catchy for everybody.
Not even that. And I love Prince.
I mean, his.
Purple rain.
That's what I'm saying. His
Purple rain.
Michael Jackson had more of a broader
Spectrum.
Yeah.
Of music.
of his. Yeah, like he had the upbeat. He had some lower beats.
The
he had.
Thriller, the Holiday
Yeah, so he had different vibes
But
going.
I'm saying, like,
Prince
performer
stuck
in
with his
general,
one
his
vibe, stayed in
dancing.
his one lane.
He created the moonwalk.
No doubt.
One of the
absolutely.
greatest dances for music of all time.
Honestly, yeah, very close for sure.
I mean, performer. He's the greatest performer of all time.
Did he do the moonwalk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess he did. I was gonna say Elvis brought a couple decent ones.
Jeremy doesn't like to talk about Elvis. He said Elvis is a fraud and he stole black people music.
The black people literally praised him for putting black music on the fucking map.
I'm just saying what Jeremy
Like,
told
what
me.
is he even
That's why I
saying?
love Jeremy, because me and Jeremy are about to have
He
some
allowed
debates
black
on
music to get where it's at right now because he did that. Because nobody that was African American was able to take it to that level.
Because I mean, black people own most music. Rap,
I mean, yeah.
jazz.
I mean, you know, I want to say they originated country music as well.
They originate and no, they didn't originate rock, but I mean they had
Absolutely,
Jimi
okay.
Hendrix,
100%.
one of the greatest guitarists,
So I mean,
goats.
I will say black culture is honestly, we have them to thank for all
For
of our music.
Yeah.
Absolutely, for sure.
I agree.
So I mean, I get where he's coming, but I mean, if it wasn't for Elvis though, he helped get it to where it was supposed to go.
Thank you very much.
You got it right.
Oh man, we had some good topics so far.
No, that shit's funny as shit I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, no. I have a question. Did you know this? And maybe I was just the only moron in school, which very well could have been. What are we at right now? We're at 45 minutes already.
I told you it's flying.
Oh yeah. See, I love these episodes because we
bet.
just talk about anything and everything. Did you know the UK flag is made up of the 3 places in the UK? 3 main places, like Ireland. Or no, not Ireland. Fuck, what did I just say? What are they? The 3 ones. The 3 ones make up the UK flag.
The 3 what?
The 3. Oh, God damn.
Like, what are we saying? The colors of it or something?
Yeah. I'm showing you.
I'm confused with what you're saying.
Oh yeah. Are you ready for this shit, bro? The Scotland flag,
Mm-hmm.
the England flag, and the Ireland flag all make up the UK flag. Did you know that?
No, but it makes sense, definitely, because, I mean, aren't they all in the UK?
Correct, yeah. I just didn't know that. Connecting them all brought the one UK flag.
See, and that's what I
That's it right
honestly... yeah, that's pretty wild, actually. That's what I don't get, because, like...
I'll put that on the screen for you guys to see the picture that I'm looking at. It's pretty wild.
It is
might I
definitely
say.
weird for how we're so much different than everybody in the world. Having states, we have one flag. I mean, I guess we got two. That one's kind of in the past, though, I believe.
That's a flag that,
The rebel flag.
yeah, it's not, people are not happy about.
Not allowed to be.
Does that guy still hang his on 75?
I heard he was murdered
Huh?
a long time ago, a couple years ago. I heard he was killed.
No.
Yes, but the flag still flies.
I don't think the rebel one. It's not the
It
rebel.
hasn't been for a while, but I want to say it go back and forth sometimes. I drive past it every day.
Really, I don't.
I literally drive.
That was a
I literally drive
massive
like
flag.
right by it, so I have to look literally. I honestly, I don't even think I can
That
see
flag
it.
was bigger than his house.
Honestly,
I bet.
honestly, it's fucking no.
the
That's
flag
big.
pole was fucking
100%.
250
Yeah,
feet
that
tall.
shit is fucking high.
Damn.
Yeah, I want to say I heard that he died.
Wow, that sucks
That's
if he
nuts.
did. I mean, obviously, he needs to stop. Did you know today is World Mental Health Day?
Really? Check on somebody, guys.
Yeah, check on your
Somebody
friends.
out there is struggling.
Do
promise.
Do you struggle with mental health at all?
I mean,
Be honest.
usually only on Sundays.
We're making a joke. I'm being genuine.
I'm serious. I contemplate every Sunday.
I'm being serious. Do you ever feel depressed at anyone?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like everybody does at some point. There's always a point where it's not that it's full out depression. It's just if you're sitting there on the couch by yourself, no
What do
one's
you-
in
what
your
do you
house.
feel? Do you mind elaborating, or is
I
it
feel like
something that
you just feel nothing. It's like empty.
when do you feel that? When do you most feel stuff like that?
I feel like you would only feel that like if you're alone,
Really?
completely by yourself. Yeah. I mean, other people feel it at other times, but I
Right.
feel like that's the easiest time to feel it is when you're alone. You feel like you're alone.
Because when I look at you, you're always happy. However, those are the ones that are always
that's what
upset.
I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are smiling and they're not.
No doubt.
But
I agree with you on the Sunday thing.
But Sundays, I'm fucking downer now, brother. I'll tell you what.
Fucking just run me into a wall. Right over here.
Shit.
No, but
But it's definitely a problem, and I want to actually look in. Shit, sorry guys. I want to
people
look.
our age, men our age, it's like the worst.
It's
like from 20 to,
significantly
45.
way like the numbers are just
Bad.
blowing off the charts right now
Bad.
compared to what in the past. So I mean,
It's bad.
but honestly, I think it's just the fact that life's too hard for people.
And it's
I mean,
gotten
life
so
sucks.
much more hard these last 5 years,
I mean, life's hard and life sucks, but I mean,
3 years since COVID.
I'm telling you, it's much worse
Oh, in other countries.
outside of this country.
Absolutely.
So I mean,
That's another
I mean, I don't understand what everybody's going through, but I just people don't get that. So the people that are down bad enough and take their own life, just spend a week outside this country.
No doubt. Yeah, no,
They
it's
would-
definitely rough. I asked that because I grew up. I told you, I had family members that were depressed. I'm not gonna name the members, but so I saw that firsthand. But I've never had like a friend that has been
Kid I went to high school with,
depressed.
graduated with me
Really?
2 years after high school.
Oh, he
20
took his
years
life?
old.
Really?
Hmm?
That sucks.
The
Rest in peace.
one of the most popular kids in the high school.
Really?
Yes, Tyler Rashofska. You know who he is.
Never heard of him.
Never.
Shout out Tyler. Rest in peace, buddy.
He went to Riverview or Rogers and all that shit.
I might have if I seen.
He
a
dated
picture of
like
him.
Emily Moscow and shit. I mean, you know who that is, right?
Hell yeah.
So I mean, it's weird. I feel like you definitely would have knew him, but just on the baseball team, I'm telling you, everybody knew him. I almost fought him.
Why is
yeah,
that?
we had some beef. I don't know why, honestly. I literally never talked to the kid, never. But just it was kind of weird. Yeah, sorry about
Don't
that.
touch my foot.
It's kind of weird. Like I was, not to toot my own horn, but I was easily like top 5 most known kid, if not top 3. in high school, and he was also in the top 3. So it was everybody knew me and him, but we didn't know each other really.
Right.
So like, I don't know. I don't really remember. I think somebody told him I was talking shit, and he asked me about it. And I was like, brother, like I don't give a shit about you. Why would I be talking shit about someone I don't give a damn about?
Right.
So then we just beef and all that, but just high school bullshit.
No doubt.
But just it's those people that you just would never guess. Never guess.
Yeah, man. But like I said, I never, like my best friend Tyler, he unfortunately lost his dad, like I told you about in a previous podcast, and even him, he was very quiet.
Oh, that's tough. Yes.
He was quiet.
Losing a father at that age is tough.
He didn't. You never saw him cry. I to this day I've never seen him cry about that.
Really.
But I know he has. But he will not do it in front of me. He will not do it in front of any of his friends, anybody. All he did was he took that grief and worked out and got fucking shredded to the bone.
That's solid. I
I'm
like
talking-
that though. I love that.
I could say Tyler drop and do me 120 push-ups right now. And he would
Really?
drop and do 100 fucking push-ups right now. Get on that pull-up bar and just give me 50 pull-ups right away. Now, motherfucker, he was skinny, but he was
For
ripped
sure.
to
Yeah,
the
that's
core.
pretty fire. Actually.
8-pack fucking.
See, that's what you need to do when you hit those kind of feelings and stuff. You
Mhm.
just need to find
gym.
one thing you
Find-
need to focus on and do the hell out of it.
100%.
Work the hell out of it.
100%.
And just keep going.
Anybody out there that's experiencing any sort of, mental health, depression, sadness, aloneness, I mean, whatever you want to call it,
Just pick up the phone.
just know you're not alone, buddy. And if I know you personally, give me a call
100%.
or send me a text. Do
No doubt.
something. I'm there. I'll
There's a
listen.
guy we know very well. I reached out to him a couple times. He's had some down times.
I know.
Might be one of our guests.
Might be or is. The confirmed one?
Yeah.
Not Angel, the other one?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's had some time.
He's had some time.
I've
for
reached
sure.
out to him before. I mean, and he's one of the more open people about it. So
Mhm.
he's not.
Yeah, we've had conversations about
And
like,
it's better to be open about it.
it is.
There's no
bro,
reason to hide it. I mean,
And I'm a bad person about that, bro. I will not talk about my problems.
no, not at all. I don't
Ever.
ever. And like your buddy, I haven't cried since
I can't.
I
hard.
broke my arm when I was like 8.
Yeah, I don't cry.
I felt like a dick not crying at my wedding.
You definitely had tears in your eyes. You didn't fucking drip down.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
You
didn't. A
had water,
tear didn't
guys.
drop though. That's
No
kind of fucked up.
No doubt.
But just like anything like that, my
I've.
aunt's funeral.
I'm the same
fucking-
way, and it's not healthy by any means.
It's not.
I mean, you didn't even know about my past relationship, what had happened, and you're one of my closest friends.
No doubt.
I didn't tell you anything that happened.
For sure.
And not only because it was embarrassing, but because I don't talk about my problems. My parents didn't know. My mom is my best friend. Never told my mom anything.
Really.
And my mom knows everything from fucking what the color of my skin is on the bottom of my foot
No doubt.
to anything, and I just don't talk about my problems just because I feel like other people got too much shit on their minds and they got too much shit going on. They ain't got time for my bullshit, but it's just not the case. There's always people out there that are willing to listen.
No doubt.
And that's why I asked you, because you're obviously right in front of my face, so if you had any issues you're feeling with, and now that you tell me that every now and then you do, it's pretty dope. It's
Yeah,
not
there's
dope.
definitely- I mean, it's not dope, but it's as long as you can accept it. And I mean,
100%.
so you've never had any times like that? Never.
I'm a very happy person, but yes.
That's what I'm saying. So
I-
I feel
I've-
like everybody has been down in the dumps at one point. Not just down in the dumps, just had a bad day. Saying
Does it ever get to the point where, unfortunately, taking my own life? No, I've never gotten
never
to that
even
point.
close for sure.
I love my life way too much.
Feeling bad for myself, maybe. It's like,
Absolutely.
what a piece of shit.
And I think social media, and if you agree with this, anybody listening, please, let us know. But I think social media is the root of all
it's
evil.
destroying
depression.
our country and not our country, but it's
I
destroying
think that
the-
causes a good 60% of depression.
easily. Like it might be 80%.
I tend to feel not depressed but down when I see somebody my age doing so much better than me, but I don't know the backstory. Most of the time they come from money.
I was gonna say 9 times
I
out of
don't
10,
come from money.
they are wealthy. They grew up wealthy,
But I
just-
see people my age, or they're scamming, and they're scamming credit cards and banks and all,
and
scamming
making
people,
stupid money.
making stupid money, and I'm like, damn, I'm over here working a 9 to 5. I make good money for my age. I make, we both
For
make very
sure.
good money,
Mhm.
but we see people doing a lot better, and we're like, damn, bro, like we are letdowns. Like I feel like I'm like, damn, like what am I doing wrong? What can I do to fix this? But I just need to kind of be grateful for what I have. I own a house. I own a car.
That's what I was gonna say.
I
At
got
this point,
investments.
seeing what's
got
going
Freddie.
on outside of this country, it's just you really got to take this shit, not take it for granted, because
Yeah.
it's
100%. That's definitely
could get a lot worse real quick,
absolutely.
real quick.
Absolutely. And hopefully
So
not an hour.
300,000
What?
people, civilians,
Uh-huh.
have drafted themselves into the
Military?
for Israel. They've
Really?
got 300,000
From here?
people.
From America?
No. They're citizens.
Oh, Israeli?
But they have 300,000 of them all at their
Really?
facilities this week, ready to fight. So, I mean, like, that kind of shit. Imagine right now if we got drafted.
Oh, yeah. Our parents were
Like
both
I
at the
said.
age where they were drafting. And I think it was if you were the only child, you could not get drafted because they would not draft
There was a
your
lot
mother's
of
only
there was a
child.
lot of shit that would stop you from getting drafted.
But, like, I mean, back in the day,
they
had no
tried their
choice.
best to pick the best ability people that
Correct.
can handle it
Mhm.
and not go in and just clear cut you're dead first week. But that's fucked. If
Thankfully-
I get drafted and they're saying you're front line, like I'm pissed.
and you have no choice.
Pissed.
Sucks. Thankfully, in our lifetime, we haven't had to deal with that yet.
Yet.
Hopefully, in our lifetime, we won't
We
have,
don't have
any
to.
wars.
But shit.
But the way our life
What?
is,
We've already had 2 wars in our
I'm saying
lifetime.
while we're alive,
We've had wars.
I'm talking about wars to where like we're having some crazy shit happening to our U.S. bombs.
Oh, like on our territory.
Correct.
Oh, your father hasn't even had that.
That's what I'm saying, and
No,
hopefully we
for
don't,
sure.
because all these people talk about World War III and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
for
Hopefully that doesn't happen while we're alive.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Hopefully our kids, you don't have to deal with that. You know what I mean?
But luckily, I just
Unfortunately,
think, I mean, unless they fucking take all their boats over here, I mean, how are they getting over here?
it's flying.
Flying and just what? Jumping out the helicopter? Jumping out the
Oh,
planes?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Christ Almighty!
I think it
You ever
just-
went ski shooting?
I have.
Shoot, I'll be out there laying
you?
them down. I have not.
You've not gone ski shooting?
Mm,
I went one time
really.
with my late grandfather's best friend, John. We actually have his 12 gauge or 20 gauge
Really?
skeet shooting shotgun. He
Nice.
gave to my grandfather before he passed, and then before my grandfather passed, gave it to me and my dad.
Wow, that's nice.
And beautiful. It's like a $2,000 gun. It is expensive as fuck.
No doubt.
Got an absorbing stock on the back. Boy, I was the only one that shot that. My dad didn't go. They got the little rabbit ones that bounce on the ground, and you got to try and catch them.
Those are hard as fuck. Fuck
They're
that.
hard.
Just shoot that shit. God damn it. God damn it.
What the fuck are you doing? This is why I told you, guys. I told
I
this
need
guy,
a longer cord. It's getting bought next week.
I told him
It's done.
buy a 10-foot cord. That way we can run it down
It's
the pole
done.
and
I feel
around
like,
the ground.
Where's it even at?
Huh?
Where's
It's
it
running in the
plugged
back of my
in? Oh, to the
PC.
back of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll get the 10-foot one. God damn it.
Something we do need to talk about that we have not talked about because nothing has happened with it, but Call of Duty's beta came out this past weekend.
It is officially Call of Duty season.
Call of Duty MW3. That's when I'll get back into betting. I'll be betting on COD. Oh yeah.
I mean, I will dabble a little bit,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not for the first major. I'm gonna
Oh
let
yeah.
it- I'm gonna
That's
let it
when you
ride
want
out.
to because you don't know anything.
Exactly. So I'm gonna let it ride
Taking
out.
Preds over on everything.
I'm hammering Pred and Shotzi's over, brother.
Not Shotzi.
Hammering it.
Depends what his play
And
style
I'm
is. this year.
slamming Kenny's under. Slamming it. There just won't be enough kills on the map.
I agree.
He's gonna be.
It's not going
he's
to be
gonna
because
be-
he's bad. He's going to be good.
He's gonna just be playing his role.
Yeah.
He's gonna be route
But
guy. He's gonna be
Pred and
holding
Shotzi are
pre-aims.
going to fucking and
Dude.
Dashy, bro. Oh my god.
I mean, if Dashy doesn't win MVP with this kind of team around him, he never will.
If they don't win champs,
He should have a
he's gonna team
1-4. He should not die. He should never die.
around. Yeah, no doubt.
You should not contest anything without Pred or Shotzi in there first.
No doubt. I think this is.
He
the
should
year.
be getting everybody's
I
trades.
think this is our year.
It's got to be. Face is looking nice.
I think that core 3 are not going to be. I guarantee.
That's what I'm saying. They
after
keep
this year-
fixing the fourth. But what if it's not the fourth?
After this year.
I mean, I will tell you, Slash was trash. And I mean,
what? Towards the end of the year, he was one of the greatest ARs in the game.
I mean, he he found
He's
his
the top 5 AR in the game at the end of the year.
he found his role of just watching angles, and that was it.
Guys, if y'all don't know what we're talking about Call of Duty, competitive Call of Duty. I know
Yes.
it may sound kind of weird, people playing video games, but they
most of
play
them,
for more
yes.
money than any of us will ever see in our lifetime.
Absolutely,
They make, you know what their salaries are? Average?
15 to 20 a month. That's for those are like the big dogs. What are you saying?
40.
For maybe like 3 or 4 guys.
Zuma was getting 40. He was the first one to ever get the biggest contract.
That was a weird contract, and that was a franchise that
6, 7 years ago.
it
5 years
was,
ago.
but it was just a weird franchise that had a lot of money at that time. But it's not that high anymore.
Yeah.
You haven't-
You are mistaken,
Have you not heard?
buddy.
Even Scump said he was only getting 16 to 20, and he was the best. He was the league
Where did he say that?
on podcast.
He done lied to you. You find it and show me that.
In
That's
his previous
false.
contracts,
That is
that's what he
false.
was making.
That's when he was getting when the league was not CDL. When CDL became a thing,
I was gonna say I think that was in the CWL,
yeah. When CDL became a thing,
but I mean the CDL's only been
players
around
are
for
seeing
4 years.
40, 30, 40. We're talking people like fucking Capsidal seeing 25 grand
No, a month?
a month.
No.
All right.
We're checking in that. We're gonna update y'all because I don't think that's happening.
Brother, the amount of money that Call of Duty players were making is insane.
It is definitely nuts, but that's
But
wild.
Challengers are making like $3,500 a month.
Yeah, $3,500, making 50 grand,
As a challenger player, semi-pro,
no doubt.
to sit at home and play a video game.
But I think the pros are only really making like 150, 120. That's not 20,000 a month.
That's the baseline pros. Like we're talking like fucking people like I can't even tell you. I don't know anybody.
What do you
Like
mean?
Hydra is making
What's Vickle making this year?
exactly. Those are the ones that are making like 100 grand a year.
I mean, he's leading his team. He's the head of their team.
Yeah, Florida.
Sheesh. Rebrand. They got money.
Hydra's easily making 250. Easily, and it's not including the
A
tournament.
month?
No, a year.
Oh, Christ on a stick. Yeah, probably in a year. I could say that for sure.
Yeah. Crazy.
It is nuts.
Maybe more.
We blew it.
Maybe more. I
Fucking
blew it.
blew it.
I had the potential back then. I blew it big
You
time.
definitely could have.
I put 16 hours a day in that shit, bro. What am I
Well,
doing? Anyways, yeah, no. The beta came out. What were your thoughts?
It was looking pretty good.
Anybody
it was
who's
smooth.
played it, let
I
us know what your thoughts were.
My biggest thing was
The battle rage needed to get nerfed, and it
and
did.
they did. They
Bro,
nerfed
they're
shit
answering
quickly.
our shit right away.
They're listening. They're doing what needs to be done to make a decent
UAVs
game.
need to be adjusted.
Yes, they do look like they need an update
Spawns
on them.
are probably
Spawns
the worst
have-
in COD history.
Spawns have always been fucked.
They've never been this bad. Brother, I can't tell you how many times.
In
I
Vanguard,
literally-
they were terrible.
You're my enemy. and I
Vanguard was
spawned right
god
here.
awful. God awful.
Not as bad as this.
Vanguard was tough.
Not as bad as this.
Vanguard was one
Karma
of the worst.
even said it.
Karma
The
did say
three-ring
yes.
goat, worst COD of spawns in history.
It's definitely. I mean, it's the beta though, and it's only got 3 maps. And the 3 maps, I mean, we're kind of fucking trash.
4 now. Rust. First game on Rust, 78 kills.
Yeah, Russ was solid. I
Worst
just.
game.
Yeah, I see how you did that.
Why?
You stay in one box, one square of the corner or map.
In the middle of the map. Like, not in the middle, but in that room. Go back and forth. Shoot.
Yeah, I was about to say back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
No, not in the middle. I
That's
kinda
like the
saw
middle
you
of the map, but like on the side.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Where the thing where you run up, that hut right in front of it.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Because that's
Yeah,
where
that's
they
what-
spawn.
That's what I'm
spawn
saying.
trapping.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You sit on that one spot and you were just eating them up, and I was sitting here fucking running laps around the fucking map, and I'm like, what
Okay,
the
so
fuck?
you don't
am
know
I
how to
doing?
adjust. You're an
No
idiot.
doubt. That's what I'm saying. It's just I gotta in those smaller maps, you definitely gotta slow it
This
down.
weekend, Isaiah says he's getting on. That means a level 1's getting on there. We're about to
Let's fucking go.
about to shit on kids.
Couple should be getting on too, so that'll be 2 number 1.
It's dude, it's so annoying. They need to get rid of skill-based matchmaking.
They really should. But I mean, yes and no. At
Leave
least
that
like
skill-based
split
for
it.
ranked.
Split it 50-50.
Yeah,
Like each
100%,
team.
Yes.
Like 2 guys
No,
with 1.2 KDs.
Bro, not even that, bro.
and then 2 guys with 0.4
Back in
KDs.
Black Ops 2, Scump would be the best person in the lobby, and you'd have motherfuckers like Willie.
Dog shit. I mean,
In the
that's
game.
fucked up. But yes, I know. Absolute poop.
Austin.
Yes.
Killer Nas.
Killer fucking nah.
Nah, the beta was great. UAVs
Solid.
need to get fixed. Spawns need to get fixed. And I think the slide needs to get adjusted, which I heard they are adjusting.
What are they adjusting? I thought it was
It was a little clunky. It was a little delayed.
on the end of it.
Correct.
Yes,
It was delayed.
Yes.
I'm loving the slide canceling back. That means a skill gap is there. That means people who were good last year are going to be fucking trash unless they can adjust, and they won't because they're not good. I'm going to put some serious hours in this year.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be streaming.
Are we grinding ranked? Are we gonna?
Oh yeah, but I'm going to be
new
streaming.
Warzone map. I think is looking nice.
Verdansk is coming back. There's rumors too.
Not until March of next year.
I don't give a fuck. If
By
Verdansk
that
comes
time,
back, wow.
By that time though, I think this map is gonna be nice.
No doubt.
It's got very good.
It looks
potential.
good. It
Looks
looks good.
very good.
Like I said, I'm going to be streaming a lot, and I'm going to try and funnel my streaming people into this as well,
No doubt.
and let them work off each other. You need to get a PC and start streaming.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to be playing PC COD this year to be straight PS5.
Absolutely.
I'm
Smart choice.
going to buy my Elgato. I got to buy it.
Fuck that. I want to turn off crossplay, to be honest.
Elgato to stream my gameplay from the PS5. You
Yeah,
need
I
an
know.
Elgato.
Yeah.
I have a $250 Elgato in that PC. The 4K Ultra one, whatever.
Doesn't work.
It does, but it's only for PC. Can't plug it into a fucking PS5.
No doubt.
Ridiculous.
That's tough. That's retarded.
Wasting my time. But oh well. Guys, anyways, we're pretty much at the end point. Your back's feeling it, huh?
Tight.
Yeah. Working hard today or hardly working?
Hardly working, baby.
No doubt. Guys, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, thank you so much. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let us know on some things that we talked about, how you're feeling. It was definitely we went a little funny on this one for
doubt.
sure.
This one was a good one.
This one was a good one
That was
for
a good
sure.
laugh.
We got
100%.
Freddie in the corner. Say goodbye to Freddie. This will be the last time you see him. We'll have another character next week.
No doubt. To close it out, quick shout out to the Pops' channel.
Pops' channel did just get live. I'll link it in the description.
For our gun lovers.
For our gun lovers.
Any sort of updates y'all looking for?
He's talking about guns. He did a room tour of his room. He's got all his memorabilia, his guns. And I think, so he's recording another podcast. My mom needs help editing, so I'm going there Friday to edit their next one with them. Show them how
that's
to
what he was
edit.
telling me today for sure. They were struggling with that a little bit. I told him, I was like, yeah, he does all that shit. That shit's tough. I know. It's fucking...
It's aggravating.
Absolutely.
Can be very stressful.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to do one video a week. His YouTube channel is Gungeon 101.
Did
Going
you
into
choose the Gungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty dope name.
It's solid.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching episode 10 of A Guy's View podcast. We'll see you guys next week at the same times as usual. Let's play that music. Peace out.